Hey guys, it's Andrew coming at you, and this one I was going to talk about life lessons that I have that I think are important, or one life lesson that I'm learning, and that is doing things that you want to do and making decisions that aren't always easy decisions. And what I mean by that is a lot of times in life we can start doing something, we can be involved in something, whether it might be a relationship, it could be an activity you're into, or a job, and you have to get to a point where you really sit down and say, this is all great, but is this really what I want to do? And then you have to really decide, well, what is it that I really want to do? And I don't know about you, but one thing I always kind of felt like is I always had a hard time getting out of things. Like if I wanted to do something, I always felt a lot of pressure. I felt like I didn't want to let people down. And I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing in like a career and in like schoolwork, being someone that's motivated and working hard because you know that people are depending on you and you value what you do. That's an awesome quality to have. But what I've learned is if you don't do things that you want to do in your personal life, it starts to weigh down on you and you start to have all this stress towards something that shouldn't really stress you out. And so what happened to me is there's a lot of times where I've been involved in things a little bit longer than I want to and they run their course. And what I've realized is when I stop doing something in order to do something else, it is a blast. And I had to make a difficult decision a couple of weeks, recently, about not being involved in something I want to be in. It doesn't matter exactly what it is. And I really enjoyed the thing I was involved in. It was really great, but it was time to move on. And one of the reasons I moved on is because I had to sit down and I looked and I was like, what is really important to me? And one of the things that was really important to me was my running and training, my music things, working with music and things that I like to do, and the other one was this YouTube channel. And the other things on the list were important, but they weren't things that I felt like I could balance with everything else. And so by getting rid of some of these other activities, it allows me to have more time to be active on YouTube, which for me is important. It's something that I definitely enjoy and would like to do more of. And now I have the option to do that. So just by simply changing my priorities around. So I did a video a little while ago where I talked about things I wish I would have learned when I was younger, and this is one. I'm not saying to quit things without trying them through, but if it's something you're doing outside of your personal, it's not a work related thing, it's not a school obligation, it's something you really don't want to do, and you're an adult, keep that in mind. You shouldn't do it unless you want to, because you only live once, and you should put your energy towards that. I'm not talking about sometimes when you don't feel like going to something you should go. Like when I run, I don't want to run every day. I don't want to. And when I do music stuff, I don't want to do that every day, but I do it because it's healthy and it's consistent. So that's what I worked on. I think this is kind of wise. I'm glad that I decided to make this change, and I feel so much better. So I just wanted to share this with the outside world that I think this is definitely something worth looking into. Okay, guys? Thank you. That's what I got for you today. I hope you have a nice day. Take care.